I will draw your favourite particle. I'm not quite pinning that down to any particle that exists. I drew one called Gerald just now. That is weirdly effective.
Got both of them. Yeah.
Absolutely.
New pen is behind.
The London MCM Comic-Con, May 2015. The UK's largest convention of all things weird and wonderful is getting to the point where one video won't introduce or review everything. If you're curious about you and your friends maybe attending the next con, or if you just want to revisit the fantastic, unique, sometimes scantily clad chaos that is the MCM London Comic-Con, then sit back and let me give you a brief introduction into one aspect of the long weekend, the artist section. Independent artists, writers, designers and strange people come from across the UK and sometimes a little bit further to display their talents. Here are but a few.
So my name's Jeremy and this is Subversive Comics. We do Zombie Bears, which is a post-apocalyptic story about a bit like Mad Max meets Walking Dead meets the Care Bears.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I write and illustrate The Heart of Time. And The Heart of Time is a comic about a girl who steals her dad's time machine, doesn't know how to control it, and is crashing from time to time trying to find a way back. And at MCM today, I'm launching the first volume, which collects issues 1 to 4. So it's really exciting!
My name is Stephen Penfold and I am one half of Beyond the Bunker. Well, actually, technically, I'm 1/3. It's made up of me, Dan Thompson, the writer, and Ivana Matilla, the colourist. And basically, we make up Beyond the Bunker, and we're responsible for Moon, the comic book. Look, this is Moon. Look, basically, the moon has been dropping out of the sky early hours of every morning for the last 2,000 years, and most recently has been putting on a suit, taking out a gun, and fighting ridiculous crime.
Hi, I'm Geof. This is the Island of Dr. Geof. Basically, I make things and then people go, I like that! There seems to be strong themes to do with humorous nonsense and steampunk related things, and there's the smarty bits as well, and then there's an awful lot of tea, and it's basically things that I find amusing, which it turns out apparently other people find amusing as well, and so that's why I've got to do it for about 10 years, which amuses the hell out of me and hopefully them.
We do pretty much all the conventions in the UK, so MCM, LFCC, whatever there is, we'll be there basically.
The MCM ones are solid, we're doing them. There's Whitby Goth Weekend, which I'm regularly go to as well. There's the Lincoln Asylum, there's Thought Bubble.
I do loads of other conventions. I try to go to as many as I possibly can. So I do MCM, hopefully like May and October, and LSCC, ones in Cardiff.
I try and get some of the smaller ones too, because they're unique, they're small, they're beautiful. So, I mean, there's the Comic Head, the London one, which I can follow.
All of them. Yeah, basically we're utterly shameless. The thing was we didn't want it to be a London-centric comic. We didn't want it to be limited to. There's a lot of comics that are obviously made around London, and there's those that are made around Glasgow and Scotland. We found that each comic ended up being sold basically just around those areas. So last year I decided I was going to do a national tour, which went really well. So we went to 25 different cons, and now the plan is to hit 53 next year. So yeah, more than there are weeks, so that should be interesting.
Well, MCM London is pretty much the hub of Europe, you know.
Oh, there are so many things, I can't pick them.
It's massive.
I really like it because it's such a massive con and everyone is so excited and passionate.
It is the largest collection of weird and wonderful that you ever get in the UK at one time in one place. We all exist in different places. We all have little events we go to. MCM is where we all gather as a herd, and then other people get to go, where is the crazy? The crazy is all here.
It's like the San Diego of the UK, which, you know, apparently it's about the same size as San Diego, which is crazy. But yeah, I heard today, which is insane.
It's also the best place where you're going to see some of the best and most amazing cosplay from, you know, this part of the world. It's just incredible.
I think you have to come to MCM if you're a nerd. Like, this is Mecca.
People are very much of the frame of mind that you really want them to be in, which is that they're open to what's available here. You arrive at an MCM, people know what they're getting, and they've done that very well. And so as a result, you get a lot of positivity from the people that are coming around. You know, people are sort of keen to have a little look around. They know that this is an indie comic section, so they can get all the commercial stuff over there, and they know they can get something a little bit different, and maybe something they can't get elsewhere here.
It's part of my love of the Comics Village because it's become so huge, but it does totally push and excite the madness. The comics about anything that can cross your mind. It's a glorious wonderland.
We've got Samurai Bears, which has literally just been released today. It's a different take on the kind of zombie bears which we're mostly known for. It's kind of fun. It's a little bit gory, so there's kind of heads being chopped off and things like that, which is kind of our trademark. But yeah, people will love it. You can find us on the web, www.subversivecomics.com.
So if you like time travel, hugs, moody teenagers, Victorian things, like this will be the thing for you. And you can find it at heartoftime.co.uk as well. So. Brilliant.
We've got a Kickstarter running at the moment to turn the Fetish Man comics into one mighty tome. Take the first 10 of them. There are 19. I mean, this is fascinating. It's called The Filthology by Kickstarter. But the thing we're doing for this event, we have 100 of these. Actually, that's a lie. We have 95 of these now. I trained, as some people know, a theoretical physicist and worked in that for a number of years. And then I did comics for a while with no physics content whatsoever. And I finally got round to actually doing my physics comics. So, yes, it's called Yet Another Introduction to Quantum Mechanics. Online, the easiest place to go is Island of Dr. Geof. And then we've got links out of that to all the other, the Fetish Man website, the Kickstarter stuff, all the other things. So Island of Dr. Geof is the place to find us.
Oh, there's always something to plug. Yeah. Basically everything. But this is our new poster. We've got limited numbers at the moment for the current con. Well, this is going to be pointless. This is going to go out certainly afterwards. Yeah. But nevertheless, if there's any left, go to www.beyondthebunker.com and grab yourself a couple. Issue 4 and 5 will be available at October MCM as well, which is obviously more relevant to an interview that is going to be airing after this con.
So there you have it. I urge everyone to go and to embrace their weird, their creativity, their fun, their absolutely everything. It is a fantastic weekend. If not to go for the art or the stories, the crazy, at least go for a good chat.
It says, it's just got cucumbers on it, and it says cucumber batch. And there's a mirror where he's like, where's that? It's
Around dry eyes, everything fall apart.
JKLMNOPQRSTUVWXYZ. I feel tested.
How do you feel about that? Right, good. And can you just clap for me as well? Perfect.
Right. And I need you more tonight. I need you more. What?
We've invented time travel, so that's bigger news, but we're going to use it to sell comics.